How's it going, YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Mirror here today. Today I am bringing you guys some more ranked single action. Rental code for this team will be at the very end of this video, so do make sure you guys come out and check that out. But this team is featuring an Ambipom, Annihilate, Ogerpon, Zapdos, Gyarados, and Arbova. This team is meant to be super hyper aggressive, kind of hit kind of hard, but we do have some Pokemons like Zapdos and Arbova to kind of help us balance all that out. Gyarados is here. Super fun Pokemon. I love leading Gyarados. Like Gyarados, we get Dragon Dance off. This is a Resto Chesto Gyarados, so being able to click that rest button after we get one or two boosts and able to really get our health back up there, so then we become a really strong menace that our opponent cannot seem like they can get rid of. We do have, on our opponent's side, they do have a Shimpao, and I just had a practice battle where I just got destroyed by Shimpao, so I'm a little bit worried about Shimpao. I'm going to bring the Ogerpon, and I think we're going to have to bring probably the Annihilate. I think Annihilate's not too bad in this situation. At the same time, Zapdos isn't bad, nor is Ambipom. Let's go Annihilate. That was the first choice. Let's go Annihilate. Annihilate is considered Uber in the Smogon tier, so Annihilate should trump all these other choices, right? Annihilate's the best. The best that ever was. I've been watching too many cartoons. For 6 and under. For way too long. Anyway. Enough about me. He sent out Heatran against our Gyarados. And let's get a Dragon Dance off. I think we can. Let's get this Dragon Dance off. There's not much Heatran can do to threaten us. He can Terrasilize. But even then, you're not running a rock move. You're not running an electric move, right? Yeah, I mean, you're grass. That's fine. That is absolutely why I run Tera Flying on my Gyarados, by the way, is for Heatrans like this. So yeah, go for that Magnastorm, my friend. Go for that Magnastorm. It really doesn't threaten me too much here in this situation, as we're able to get this free Dragon Dance off practically for free. Get a nice little boost to our stats. Like I said, this Heatran's really not threatening us. The Magnastorm is more threatening, but I think we can get another Dragon Dance off, and then we can rest. And then we're going to be in a great spot. Fantastic to see that Protect there as we are setting up a Dragon Dance. We can just try and opt to get this KO right now, too, also on this Heatran. Since he's not doing no damage to us this turn, we don't necessarily have to rest in front of it. The question is, though, like, we are sitting almost at half HP. I think a rest is kind of necessary here in this situation. So let's go ahead, click it. Get back to full HP, or just about. He's going to probably do some damage to us, plus the Magnastorm, but we're still going to be healthier than if we just went ahead and took him out this turn. So Gyarados is right back away, thanks to our Chesto Berry, and it goes for Taunt. Let's go. Wanted to stop. Hey, we got everything we wanted. We got +2 Gyarados. We done our rest strat, you know. We're good. Let's go ahead, Tera Flying, and destroy the Heatran here. Let's do it. Tera Flying coming out from the Gyarados. And we're ready. We're ready to just knock you out, Heatran. Gyarados destroys the Heatran Tera. Ooh, so he does go for Protect here. Very interesting. Here's the question. Is he going to be switching out? He very well could be switching out this turn. I think you do. I think if you're the Heatran player, I think you have to switch out. If you switch out a stat, I mean, this is double power still, right? Because we're flying. So I still think that's the right move. Double power, because we're naturally a flying type, which it's hard to believe, right? And then, I mean, we're +2 anyway, so, I mean, it's going to hit everything super hard. Flutter Mane does not take this. And Photosynthesis is activated, so your booster energy. No Focus Sash. So Hey, I'm glad to take you out, my friend. Let's go, Gyarados. Yeah, you could have booster energy Flutter Mane hanging out in the back, but if you don't stop your opponent from setting up, like let's say they're Gyarados or a Garchomp or something, Dragonite, and that Pokemon can just overwhelm your Flutter Mane, then there's no reason. I mean, then the Flutter Mane literally did nothing for you. Like in our opponent's situation here. Tera Blast one more time. Get rid of the Heatran, and I believe they still got one more Pokemon. Let's go. Yep. Gyarados is on a roll now. And sometimes that's what it is. The 3v3, I love this format, but it can be as quick as this right here. It's about your team building, and I think it's more competitive. You know, I think it's definitely, it does have its competitive sides, edges and stuff, and it's just, you gotta be ready. You gotta take advantage of your opponent being a little bit passive the first few turns, which our opponent was very, very passive, and he lost because of it. So that, yeah, there's game number 1 for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let's jump on over to game number 2. Alright, so our next opponent is Jack. Dragapult, Umbreon, King Gambit, Garchomp, Dragonite, and Toxapex. Okay, so Toxapex is definitely, Toxapex and Umbreon are definitely passive Pokemon. Is there a chance that they're going to lead with either one of those Pokemon? That's the biggest question. If he leads Dragapult, Dragonite, or Garchomp, that's definitely more of the offensive side of things. So we gotta have to think about that. I do think leading off with the Gyarados is fine because we can get the Intimidate off. The only thing we really worry about is the King Gambit, if he does happen to lead with that. In fact, that's actually a big enough problem that I think we just have to lead the Annihilate. Have Gyarados kind of hang out in the back, and we can throw like Ambipom in, but like against a Dragapult we're gonna struggle. E-Speed also could be a problematic thing. From Dragonite, E-Speed is gonna be a problematic thing no matter what. I do think Zapdos probably has to be our answer though, because Zapdos is bulky enough, and if we can get him low enough, our Rocky Helmet can potentially knock out Dragonite. So we'll see what happens. We also kind of hope our Static does activate if they do make contact to our Zapdos. So we'll see. Let's see what we can pull off. King Gambit as the lead against our Annihilate. Let's go. Fantastic lead for us. I mean, that's an easy Drain Punch, but should we predict a switch? We can. We can predict the switch by going for Stealth Rocks here. If he wants to stay in, be our guest. You know, be our guest. But I'm going to go ahead and set up our Stealth Rocks. Umbreon does come out, which is not really that great of a switch, right? We get our Stealth Rocks up. And Umbreon, relies heavily on status condition moves. Plus, we got the Drain Punch to hit it super effective. Let's go ahead and hit it with the Taunt. Okay, I like what I'm seeing. Umbreon has fallen for the taunt and cannot go for Toxic. There we go. We've locked it. And now we can throw a nice and powerful Drain Punch our opponent's way as I force to switch out the Umbreon. That might tell me right there that there's no offensive move on it. Garchomp is the Pokemon of choice for our opponent's third and final option. And I am absolutely happy to find a Garchomp. Garchomp very well could be trying to set up a Dragon Dance or a Swords Dance here. So we definitely just want to throw a taunt out. He does go for EQ, which is fine. We live in on 27 HP. We're throwing that taunt out there so that way he cannot go for Swords Dance. He's forced to probably go for another EQ. And we can easily, go into Zapdos? We can save our Annihilate if we really want to. We can go into Zapdos or Gyarados. I think Gyarados might be a little bit... Gyarados could be neutral. We could set Gyarados up, though. We now know who all he has, this would be like the prime time to set Gyarados up, because he does have that King Gambit. So switching Gyarados in later would be harder because of our Intimidate ability. But in this situation, this is actually fantastic. We put that onto the Garchomp, and now Garchomp has less power. So we're not as worried about Garchomp. I think this is a free Dragon Dance. And with what our opponent has brought, this Dragon Dance can go for a very, very long ways. King Gambit does come out. We're breaking any potential Focus Sash that he might have with those Stealth Rocks. And we got ourselves a Dragon Dance off. Now, with this Gyarados, I'm actually, against this King Gambit in particular, I'm willing to go for another Dragon Dance. He could easily, try and go for a Sucker Punch here? Very well. Could. But he's not. He's probably going to go with Koto Cleave. We should take it, though, relatively decent. I mean, I'm going to say that we're going to be a little bit under half. Oh. Okay, so now we can expect a Sucker Punch. But we got rest. We got rest. So we're good. This is why I like running rest on Gyarados. Rest with the Resto Chesto kind of saved our sweep right here. So I'm thankful for that. Life Orb King Gambit. Now he knows that he has to go, if he wants big damage, he has to go for Koto Cleave. If he just wants to get any damage off, he has to go for Sucker Punch. Because there's not a guarantee that he can live this waterfall. And I think he knows that at this point. Yep, he has to go for Sucker Punch, and we take that a little bit better. It still did a lot of damage, but we did take it. And now we get a waterfall off, and we knocked out the King Gambit. Don't have to worry about no Sucker Punch now. Gyarados playing around the Sucker Punch tech that our opponent does have. We just won. We just got him. Umbreon coming out. Alright, so we got Gyarados set up. Umbreon very well could have foul play. The smart move is just go for the waterfall. There's a Protect. Okay. Now our opponent did switch Umbreon out earlier in the game after our Annihilate went for Taunt. So there is a chance, right, that this Umbreon has no attacks that do damage. But then again, it could very well still have foul play. So it was in a losing situation when it was in against Annihilate. That's probably why it switched out. Let's see. Waterfall does so much damage. Can we get the flinch? We do not. And now we've been toxic. We could go for a turn of sleep. We could go for a rest. Or we can try and switch out, predicting to Protect. And get something else in that can definitely finish off this Umbreon. And I think that might be okay. Garchomp is the last Pokemon. Getting the Intimidate off onto the Garchomp could be considered very, very valuable. So yeah, we'll save Gyarados for the Intimidate onto the Garchomp. Sending in the Annihilate to kind of hopefully finish off this Umbreon, as it does have Wish Protect combo. So yeah, we could have knocked him out this turn, but I figured he would be going for the Protect play. So that's my bad. There's not much we can do. We can just kind of throw a Drain Punch out there, see if they're going to Protect or not. They do end up switching. Okay. Sending in the Garchomp to take the Drain Punch, which is fine, because now at least then we get some HP back. But the thing is, he's going to get a lot of his HP back as well, so thanks to that Wish. Okay, so we whittled Garchomp down. Garchomp got a bunch of health back, though. We go into Gyarados here to get the Intimidate off. Basically sacking Gyarados off so we can get an easy switch into Zapdos and see if we can break any hose with Zapdos. The Umbreon is super weakened, though. The Umbreon was forced to switch on out. Gyarados does not take the Dragon Claw. I was about to say maybe Gyarados could take it, but no, Gyarados did not take it, which is fine. Now we go into Zapdos. We try and throw a Hurricane out, see if we can get lucky. This Garchomp is at -1 attack, so we should be fine on that aspect. Throw a Hurricane out, see what happens. We very well can miss. We can very well miss a Hurricane. He is terrestrializing the Garchomp. So, into a ground. Yeah, it is a ground type. I get ground and rock mixed up, but yeah, this is definitely a ground type. Going for a Swords Dance here. As long as we hit our Hurricane, I think we're fine. We do, and we knock out the Garchomp. Fantastic. Garchomp goes down. Hurricane's a powerful attack just to have on a Bulky Zapdos, guys. It's kind of worth it sometimes. Umbreon comes out. Umbreon has like no HP left. Umbreon does not, from how it's been playing, doesn't even have an offensive move. So, let's see. Do we finish it off here? Yes, we do. That's the game. Let's go. Okay. I don't even know how to say that name. But 2-0. I mean, it looks like shoes in a way. Or shows. I don't know. Anyway, Dragonite. Golden Go. Breloom. Shiyu. Mimikyu. And Blood Moon Ursaluna. Hey there, buddy. Alright, so I'm kind of wanting to predict the Mimikyu lead. I kind of want Ogerpon because this is the Mode Breaker ability. It's kind of fun interaction. Plus, Ogerpon's not a bad lead against our opponent anyway. Alright, so next, let's go ahead and look and see the value of Ambipom. Ambipom outspeeds a lot of these things, but we do have to worry about Extreme Speed and Mach Punch. And Vacuum Wave from the from Dragonite, Breloom, and Ursaluna. So Ambipom's not good. Annihilate though. Those same moves Annihilate can take very, very well. And our last Pokemon, Gyarados with the Intimidate, is very, very valuable. Plus against the Golden Go, we just resist Make It Rains. We do have to kind of worry about the Thunderbolts, but I think we got the squad. From what we have, I think we're picking the best ones. So let's see if we can get this win. Alrighty, let's see. Golden Go versus Ogerpon. Okay, hey, I like this matchup. I like the start of this. Fantastic, we get the Mode Breaker off. Does not really help in this situation. We can just go for the Ivy Cudgel. Do we expect maybe a Golden Go to go for a Power Gem or something? Very well could. And if it does, that's why I don't want to go for a Swords Dance. So yeah, I think we just have to go for the Ivy Cudgel here. Just to see if we can get this, try and go ahead and get the KO. If you go into Mimikyu, we, like I said, we have Mode Breaker, so we don't have to worry about your Disguise ability. Shiyu comes on out. Ivy Cudgel probably don't do that much damage to it. Well, that's about half. That's not too bad. We can go ahead terrestrialize into a full fire type here. And we should be able to take a Dark Pulse kind of well. We should outspeed too, unless you're Choice Scarfed. And if you are, we should still be fine. We should, like I said, we should still be able to take an attack. Because if you're Choice Scarfed, that means you're not Choice Specs. If you're Choice Scarfed, you outspeed us. If you're Choice Specs, you don't. We already did just about half, and now we're getting all of our boosts and stuff. We did happen to lose our Mode Breaker ability, but I think that's okay. We just got a super overpowered. Yep, there's... Don't flinch. Thank you. Ivy Cudgel does come out. Fantastic. Dark Post did do it quite a bit. Telling me though that's probably a Choice Scarf on the Chi-Yu. And now it's down. It is down for the count. And now we're looking kind of scary. Ursaluna does come out. Blood Moon Ursaluna. Hey buddy, I got Horn Leech, and I'm not afraid to use it here. It's still considered stab. Plus we get a boost to our attacks because of this, because of the us holding the faceplate. Turn into a water type too. Plus we get a boost because of our ability. So yeah, I mean, this gotta be, oh, Vacuum Wave, smart, but we do survive, and we just about pick up a KO. Are you Focus Sash? Are you Focus Sash? I mean, wow, 1 HP. 1 HP. Expecting another Vacuum Wave knowing that we're able to take it? Honestly, let's go for Encore. Let's go for the Encore play. Go ahead, go for another Vacuum Wave. Go ahead. I want to see that Vacuum Wave. Come on. I want that Swords Dance. Yeah, you're forced to switch. Give me that Swords Dance here, and now we'll get to see who your last Pokemon is. Or we already knew it was Golden Gold. Okay, fantastic. Ogerpon with the sweep. Ogerpon with the sweep. Let's go. Ivy Cudgel coming out. Picking up the one-hit KO on the Golden Gold. And now we'll have Blood Moon Ursaluna, and we should be done. We should. And this is game because you cannot outspeed me. Your only move option is Vacuum Wave. You don't outspeed me, and yeah, battle's canceled. That's how you deal with Blood Moon Ursaluna, by the way, guys. Just saying. Okay. Quagsire, Scizor, Applin, or you guys know what I mean, Sticky Apple, Chandelure, Blood Moon, and Roaring Moon. Ogerpon looks really good. Ogerpon looks really good here. I don't think we lead them. I think we gotta be a little bit smarter than that. I think we lead Annihilate. Ogerpon definitely coming though. And then who comes in the back? Who comes in the back? Who can Ambipom? I mean, we gotta work on about that Chandelure. Chandelure's a little bit of a problem. I think Gyarados is fine then. Had that Intimidate. There's no drawback for Intimidate either on our opponent's side. So in this battle, Intimidate is probably gonna be our best friend. All right, let's see what our opponent's got. Maybe they can surprise us. Show us something that I'm not expecting. You never know. You never know. You know, click away. I know what you're thinking. No, do it. Don't do it. All right, Scyther against Annihilate. Okay, so in fear. I mean, yes, I should be afraid of the Technician Aerial Ace right now. I do have Terra Water if I think I need to go for it. I think I can stay in though. I'm genuinely think I can stay in and take an attack. I could Terra Water, but I don't think I have to. I think I'll just go for Rage Fist and see what happens. This is definitely a Violet Dual Wing Beat. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Come on. For some reason or another, I forgot that was a move. I was thinking Aerial Ace all day. Wow. Okay. Gotta make a comeback now. I could go into Ogerpon. Ogerpon should be fine here. We have to Terrasilize. So that way we're a pure fire type. We should then be able to take the Dual Wing Beat very, very decently. And then we just go for Ivy Cudgel. Well, I'm hoping that we outspeed. But Scizor is somewhat fast. Not Scizor, Cypher. And it looks like he is Terrasilizing first into a flying type. I still shouldn't matter. I mean, it might. It very well might. I mean, if I get swept by a Cypher, this is making the video. I don't care what anyone says. Like, oh, you shouldn't have showed that. It's like, I'm going to. Because it just makes for a fun little video. Probably be the intro. Getting swept by a Cypher. That'd be kind of funny. Hopefully that don't happen. What? Cypher. Taking out Ogerpon like it is nothing. Cypher. Calm down, my friend. Calm down. You don't have to be angry. You don't have to be angry. Come on now. Gyarados. Gyarados, come on. Get this for us. We got to win. We got to win. Dragon Dance. Dual Winged. You gotta be like able to take like 2 hits of these. Not quite there. Not quite there. But maybe now we can outspeed and just knock this thing out, right? Dragon Dance up. Maybe we can reverse sweep. If not, then, you know, it still makes for a kind of funny intro. So, it's a win-win, right? It's a win-win. Come on, Gyarados. Come on, Gyarados. Come on, buddy. You gotta just survive, and you gotta reverse sweep our opponents. You can do this. You got this, man. Nope. Nope, not at all. Gyarados goes down. That's the game. That's funny. That's kind of funny. Alright, so right here's the rental code. We got the Tera Ghost, Ambipom, Fake Out Last Resort, Annihilate, with the Defiant ability, Citrus Berry, Rage Fish, Drain Punch, Stealth Rocks, and Taunt. This is meant to be a lead Annihilate. I know a lot of people like to run Final Gambit, and I might be doing that here soon anyway. Ogerpon, I have not yet got this thing going. I'm still trying to figure out how to get Ogerpon going. I found this on Pikalytics, this set. Ivy Cudgel, Horn Leech, Swords Dance, and Encore, and maybe you guys can get it working. Zapdos, Rocky Helmet, Roost, Thunderbolt, Hurricane, and Thunder Wave. I do like this Gyarados set though. The Resto Chesto with the Dragon Dance, Waterfall, and Tera Flying, Tera Blast. And Arvabova, Tera Electric. Another suggestion on Pikalytics that I thought was kind of interesting. Leech Seeds, Strength Sap, Earth Power, and Giga Drain. I haven't fully got that thing going yet either, but hey, maybe one day. If you guys do find this team interesting, you guys are free to use it, and I would love to go up against you guys using my team. So if you guys got any suggestions for this team too, let me know in the comment section down below. But anyway, this is Wi-Fi Merriman signing out. Peace.